All right, so I think that the Washington Commanders have absolutely nailed this free agency cycle thus far because they directly address their biggest need. And that need is nothing tangible. It's not like the Commanders need to go out and get a wide receiver, the Commanders need to go out and get a defensive end, the Commanders need to go out and get a linebacker. Yes, they do have a lot of position needs, but that hasn't been their biggest need this offseason. That biggest need has been leadership. And by bringing in guys such as running back Austin Eckler, linebacker Bobby Wagner, and tight end Zach Ertz, they directly address that need. Those three guys are veterans in the NFL who have a lot of experience, who are very seasoned, and have exceptional leadership abilities, and have no doubt about it. Their voices will be heard in their respective meeting rooms. Their voices will have magnitude, they'll have power, and that is exactly the remedy that the Commanders need right now. Like, don't kid yourself. The Commanders have been very talented over these past couple of years. There's been a lot of talents on their teams. You've had guys like Jonathan Allen, Jahan Dotson, Terry McLaurin. It has been no anemic roster by any means. But there hasn't been that vehicle, that agent, to drive that talent in the right direction. In the direction of collecting wins on a consistent basis for the Commanders. Through these moves in this free agency cycle, the Commanders have illustrated that they're being intentional about building a sound culture and a foundation for not only its team, but its organization. It is a complete rebuild. It's 1% better every day. It's brick by brick by brick by brick. It's not being impulsive, going out and spending a lot of money and signing a bunch of guys and hoping that it all congenializes in the right way. That front office is being intentional. You're starting with veteran leadership. It's like baking a cake. You know, you have your ingredients and you've got to follow it step by step by step, or else the cake is going to fall apart and it's going to absolutely suck. Washington's not doing that. They're going brick by brick. You're starting with veteran leadership. And then they're going to go draft a quarterback in this year's draft. And then they may sign more guys this offseason. Or in the next free agency cycle. Or in October. Who knows? But they're going brick by brick by brick. And they're building a foundation. And that foundation is rooted in veteran leadership. You need a foundation. You need a guiding coalition. Or else all that talents will not be maximized. Another thing that I love about Washington's approach to free agency this year, they haven't spent a lot of money at all. I mean, just look at these three deals for Eckler, Wagner, and Ertz. Austin Eckler's deal, it's 2 years, $11 million. Bobby Wagner, 1 year, $8.5 million. Zach Ertz, 1 year, $5 million. They're not exactly breaking the bank here. It's not significant financial investments. It's low risk with potentially really high reward. And what's important about that as well is Washington has great awareness of their position right now. And when you have a growing team like that, you don't want to put immense pressure on it. You want to let it grow and blossom naturally. When you spend a lot of money, you're automatically putting a lot of pressure on the guys in that locker room. You're putting a lot of pressure on the organization. And it becomes tense really fast. And when it doesn't work out, toxicity ensues. Washington is not putting that kind of pressure on itself. They know that they're in a position where they have a lot of talents. They have assessed themselves very well. They have a lot of talents, and they're missing that leadership components. They need powerful voices in their meeting rooms, and they've gotten that for a low cost. And now it'll be time to address other needs for the Commanders. But for right now, Washington is being intentional about being culture first. And that culture will ultimately lead them to winning on a consistent basis. And I can't wait to see it for the Commanders because they deserve it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you and the time that you took out of your day to watch the video. And if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like the video and share it, as well as subscribe to the Era. The more likes and subscribers I get on this channel, the more resources I can attain, and the more resources I can attain, the more value I can provide to you, the viewer. And that is how I show my appreciation for you for the time that you devote to watching my videos. So thank you so much, and have a great day.